It is truly remarkable to reflect on the journey of personal growth and achievement, especially when faced with the inevitability of failure. Many of us have ambitious dreams and high hopes that often exceed the limits of our current abilities. Ultimately, what separates those who succeed from those who falter in the face of adversity is their ability to navigate the difficult terrain of setbacks and failures. From my own experience, I clearly remember the difficult road to losing 106 pounds in just 3 months. The initial phase was full of frustration, as every step forward seemed to be 2 steps back. It was a relentless cycle of trial and error, failures and disappointments. However, amidst the chaos of failure, I realized a crucial lesson. The importance of accepting failure is an integral part of the journey to success. Learning the art of failure has become a cornerstone to achieving my goals. I realized that staying in the depths of failure for too long only hindered progress. When you wanted to be a Navy SEAL, there was simply no time to wallow in self-pity or dwell on past mistakes. Instead, I developed a mindset that carried me forward regardless of the obstacles in my path. The key to this mindset was developing an unwavering reservoir of determination and resilience, an unwavering FU attitude, if you will. This tank served me through the darkest days of my life, when motivation waned and doubts threatened to overshadow my goals. By tapping into this deep well of inner strength, I became my own source of motivation, coach, and guiding light. The key to success is not only setting bold goals, but also an unwavering commitment to relentlessly pursue them. It requires showing up every day with unwavering determination despite the challenges ahead. Even in the face of crushing defeat, an indomitable spirit must endure an insatiable hunger for greatness. So as you begin your journey to the fulfillment of your dreams, remember this: failure is not the end, just a stepping stone to higher altitudes. Accept it, learn from it, and let it fuel your determination to defy the odds. Because in your pursuit of greatness, there is no room for doubt or hesitation. Only unwavering determination and an unwavering FU attitude that will get you closer and closer to your dream. Motivates you. It has to be there in your mind all the time, because in those dark moments you have to pull it out. So that's a big deal to me, man. I was always worried all the time, because the only way we change is to be real with ourselves. If you don't know and never took school seriously, say, "I'm stupid." Tell yourself that. You need to work your ass off because you're missing out on life. If you look in the mirror and see a fat person, don't tell yourself you need to lose a few kilos. Tell the truth. You are fat. That's fine. Just say you're fat. If you are fat, a dirty mirror will tell you the truth every day. So why are you still lying to yourself so you can feel better for a few minutes and stay the same? If you are fat, you have to change the fact that you are fat, because it is very difficult, unhealthy. I know, because I've been there. If you have worked for 30 years doing the same, you've hated day in and day out because you were afraid to quit and take a risk. You've been living like a period. Point blank. Tell yourself the truth that you've wasted enough time and that you have other dreams that will take courage to realize, so you don't die. Call yourself out. Nobody likes to hear the hard truth. Individually and as a culture, we avoid what we need to hear most. This world is up. There are major problems in our society. We are still dividing ourselves up along racial and cultural lines, and people don't have the balls to hear it. The truth is, racism and bigotry still exist, and some people are so thin-skinned they refuse to admit that. But if you are the only, and you aren't stuck in some real-world genocidal twilight zone, you better get real too. Your life is not up because of overt racists or hidden systemic racism. You aren't missing out on opportunities, making money, and getting evicted because of America or Donald Trump, or because your ancestors were slaves, or because some people hate immigrants or Jews, or harass women, or believe gay people are going to hell. If any of that is stopping you from excelling in life, I've got some news. You are stopping you. You give in instead of being tough. Tell the truth about the real reasons for your limitations, and you will turn negativity, which is real, into jet fuel. The odds stacked against you become a cursed track. No more time to waste. Hours and days evaporate like streams in the desert. That's why it's okay to be cruel to yourself, as long as you're aware that you're doing it to get better. We all need a thicker skin to improve our lives. Looking in the mirror and being soft does not inspire the wholesale changes we need to transform our present and unlock our future. The first morning after the rear-view mirror, I threw more than others at the exploding steering wheel, and he gave one too long and fuzzy dice. When I look back on those tumultuous years of self-discovery and transformation, it's hard not to marvel at the journey I've taken. From the days I drove with fuzzy dice hanging from my rearview mirror, to the days spent alone at the lunch table, every experience has shaped the person I am today. But let me tell you, my story doesn't end there, with a simple epiphanic or miraculous turn. No, it's a saga of determination, of digging deep within yourself to find the strength and resilience needed to forge a new path. You see, it wasn't just about putting on a shirt or wearing a belt. It was about embracing your identity, even if it meant standing alone at your lunch table. It was about realizing that real change isn't a quick fix or a fleeting moment of inspiration. It's relentless self-improvement, even when the odds are against you. And yes, there were doubts and moments, uncertainty on the road. Ms. Liu was in no rush to save the day, and my story did not have a Hollywood ending. Instead, I had to roll up my sleeves and do the hard work myself. Because the thing is, you can't find peace by sweeping problems under the rug or hiding them behind a perfect facade. It's about having the courage to face your demons, face your inner darkness, and come out stronger on the other side. So when I look back on my senior year of high school, I remember my freshman year. Mornings at MCA, grueling workouts, and relentless pursuit of excellence. It was the mirror of responsibility that kept me going and pushed me to push my limits and strive for greatness. And as I stood at that familiar crossroads, dawn on the horizon, I realized that the journey was far from over. But armed with determination and an unwavering commitment to self-improvement, I was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. So for anyone struggling to find their way, remember this. True change begins with honesty and willingness. Face your shortcomings and embrace your strengths. It's not always easy, and the road ahead may be long and arduous. But trust me when I say this, the journey is worth it. And in the end, you'll emerge not just stronger, but wiser and more resilient than you ever thought possible.